The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Commodores will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Tennessee's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Look out, he's got room. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
It just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
The Vols with the 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Turns it on in midfield. It's a seam wide open. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting his defense on alert early.
Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Hartman. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job, great read.
He's got it on the run, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tennessee. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He'll bring it out. It's Bush. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Commodores offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
Well, they need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, third. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Now the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds the big tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Commodores will hustle to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Grabs behind the line, it's Williams. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Vandy. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pocket breaking down. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up for.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So here is the Tennessee offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Quickly complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. They opened a lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Rushes on him. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to pass. Bring in the heat. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. And the offense suddenly, with an opportunity it couldn't have expected, with a 1st and goal after the pick. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. On the direct snap, it's Hartman. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. And the 30. Inside the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Vols!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Coming out with it, it's Bush. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds across the 15 at the 16. That's a solid pickup on that one. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back has it. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Starts to scramble to the left. Got him downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a man on the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And the Volunteers are on the move. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Hartman. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough?
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. So here is the Tennessee offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Michigan is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned down Tom Brady should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back.
Breaks into the open. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Commodores want to move quickly. 3rd down play from the gun. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here comes the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try to get outside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. The short hands, it's Brooks. And he's dragged down. The Vols are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Hartman. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
To the air on 1st down. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you could tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Power football with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe... And the rush will get to him at the 25. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Time to take a shot. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown Doors!
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Going right to work up top. Looking for an open area to his left. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Going for the big play. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Commodores decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looks as if he's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs. So it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback running game going. We're moving forward. Let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And the Commodores headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Quarterback moving.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll do it himself. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man to bring to the field, and getting him down on the ground.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
The Volunteers are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Hartman. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most, and with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Creates a little room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Now they'll run it to the right here. Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a...
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Buys a little time with his feet. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's wrestled to the ground.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Vols! And the route is on.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Got the first down and more. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football. Get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Swapping ends in the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Under fire. Makes the catch. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, said to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
It's caught. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Commodores come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got his man. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Defense looks as if it's coming. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. There's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ear.
Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. So here is... Tennessee offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Finding an escape route. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well stick with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Snap from the gun on third down. Got his man quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Third down, man. You'd think this offense would want to throw it down the field, at least past the sticks. With this defense and their athleticism and speed, they gobbled him up behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Touchdown Volunteers! And the pummeling has started. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Rides the back on the option, the give. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Great timing there in the curl route by the QB. Gets it out early, and against zone coverage, because he gets it to his receiver so quick, he's able to turn it up and get the first down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The give on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Makes the throw. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Bush. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On target. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. On the move. He'll be stopped right at the 40-yard line, and do they dare try to convert from their own territory on 4th down?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you could tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the 1st down.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
And those are so frustrating. You're a defense, and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up.
Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. To the air, it's Kinsey. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival, and you're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been...